Okay, so the tree was here when you moved here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We moved here in 95.
It didn't grow very fast, did it? It's only about 4 or 5 inches,
right? And dogwoods don't, and that's why I object to having trees planted in the with the burlap on them and in the wire basket. They do that in the nursery settings because it helps contain the growth. That's logical. But when you go to plant them, the trees need to be able to put out roots.
I'm against it. Wire baskets.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's okay, but take the stuff out. And the guy that planted one out here, well, the guy says we shouldn't take it out of the wire basket. Excuse me, it's my tree. The tree ended up dying, and we went to Lowe's and bought one and planted it ourselves.
Yeah.
We're done.
Now, it's hard for me here because Liz works for Lowe's, and, you know, I'm kind of a Menards fan, so we have a little trouble here.
No conflict. No conflict. I retired from Lowe's, so.
Steve, I think you dug too long before you called.
Well, we needed to know where it was.
Well, and believe it or not, there was more of a bowl to it on Monday when I stopped because it started to dry out and the dirt's starting to fall out. And I said, Tim's going to come by and he's going to pop that out in about 2 minutes. I'm going to get out. But on Monday when I quit, I said, no, I can't get there.
I really like that I can pull that out from the seat. On the 260 backhoe, I had to get off, and every time I would forget it, just like this time. But now I only have to reach down and get it.
Wow, Steve had dug a long time on that thing. You can tell that he's put a lot of work into it with a shovel and an axe and who knows what else. I'm sure someone's going to immediately ask, well, why didn't you just grind it out? Well, that wire basket that Liz was complaining about is exactly why I didn't want to grind it. I just didn't want to get into all that steel wire. I've shared it several times on this channel, but this is a good time for it again. If you're having trouble digging out a stump with a backhoe, the #1 rule is keep digging. This task, more so than most with compact tractors or subcompact tractors, requires persistence.
Through here, that's not delivered where your bucket's at now, but there's that. You're pretty close right there.
How deep is it? Oh, you never saw it?
No. I just know there's a line to this. Does it make sense to go ahead and come over here? Well,
It's a night light.
it's central, yeah.
We'll get it. Just we got her. Where do you want it? In your trash can?
Huh?
In your trash can or something?
I'll roll it in, yeah.
I'll dump it in if you got it around there. Okay, get ready. I'm going to turn loose.
That's okay. Go ahead and push it in. I'm going, see, that was going to be our afternoon job, was to fill that hole back in.
But he can do it in about 5 minutes, so.
Well, I avoided the embarrassment of you popping that out there in 2 minutes, you know.
Well, Steve, I got some positive and some negative for you.
All right, all right.
The positive is you were wise to make the call to get us out here.
Okay.
The not so positive is it shouldn't have taken you 7 hours to have figured that out.
Well, you start on a project, you want to finish it. Couldn't do
I
it.
know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Couldn't do
It doesn't matter if it's inefficient. You say, I think I can get this.
Yeah.
But that was it. I think that wire and that burlap actually forced those roots to go deeper, and it was tight in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So a lot tighter than it looked for that size. You
Yeah.
wouldn't have thought so.
Yeah.
So,
All right. All right.
hey folks, don't wait 7 hours. Go ahead and call your friend with the tractor, or just call Tractor Time with Tim. That works too. We can get it out in a few minutes.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time on Tractor Time with Tim.